Hey everybody, my name is Leslie Richardson. I'm a program manager on the Visual Studio Diagnostics team, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through a brand new debugging feature for Visual Studio 2019, which is the ability to search and navigate through specific objects and values within the Watch, Autos, and Locals windows. So let's dive in. So I'm currently in Visual Studio 2019, and I'm also in break mode at the moment because I just hit a breakpoint in my code. And if you've used Visual Studio in the past, you may notice the new user interface that's at the top of the Watch window, which represents the new ability to search. So I'm going to be focusing primarily on the Watch window for this video, but you can also search for items in the Autos and Locals windows if you want as well. In order to demonstrate search, I'm going to be using a .NET Core application where all it does is load a bunch of different JSON files, each containing info for a food recipe, and converts each of them into 61 different recipe objects, which are all being stored inside a dictionary called recipes. So in this case, I just added some new salad recipes, and now I'm interested in making sure that all recipes containing salad were added to this list successfully. So prior to Visual Studio 2019, if I wanted to find these objects in the Watch window, I would have to locate the recipes dictionary item and then individually expand each indexed item and scroll through until I find the recipe or recipes that I'm interested in, which can quickly become tedious and is not a very productive use of my time. So now with Visual Studio 2019, I can just search for salad using the new interface, hit enter, and now I can quickly navigate between all of the items containing that keyword using F3 or this magnifying glass icon that's right here, which is pretty sweet. So I just searched for the value of a specific property, but matches can also be found within the names and types columns as well. Okay, so now that I've just confirmed that my salad recipes have been added to the recipes dictionary successfully, I'm actually going to go back to the citrus arugula salad recipe that search just found for me. And now I'm interested in looking up the ingredients that make up that dish. In this case, all those ingredients are located in a property called extended ingredients. So like before, I could just expand this item and locate the extended ingredients property that way. But as you can see, this item in particular contains a lot of properties, and I don't really want to have to scroll through all of them. So instead, I'm going to search for extended ingredients. So you'll also notice that as I type, Visual Studio will start highlighting anything visible on screen that matches with my keyword, which is awesome if you want to save even more time by not executing the full search. So now I'm going to hit enter. And unfortunately, search is telling me that no matches have been found, even though I know that that property is there. So if you look next to this message that's telling me that no matches have been found, you may have noticed this level search text, which in this case currently lists 3. So because the extended ingredients property is nested a little bit deeper into my dictionary than, say, the name of the recipe, this is when I can try using the search deeper button to find matches that may be nested an additional 2 levels deeper in my objects. And in this case, levels are defined similarly to how they are defined in a tree data structure context. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit the search deeper button. So as a result, the search was successful this time in giving me the extended ingredients property because Visual Studio searched 5 levels into my recipes object instead of 3. This search feature is actually set to search 3 levels deep by default, but you can actually go in and change the settings if you want by clicking on this gear icon. And then you can change the default setting to whatever you want. So if you automatically want your search to start searching for things nested 5 levels deep, then you can do that simply by setting the default to 5. And that concludes my walkthrough of search for the Watch, Autos, and Locals windows. So hopefully the next time you get tired of inspecting and scrolling through a large number of variables and you just want to find specific items quickly, I hope that you give this new search feature a try. So if you're ready to try out search or any of the other cool features that Visual Studio 2019 has to offer, definitely go check it out and download it at visualstudio.com. And if you want to give feedback on this feature or anything else in Visual Studio, let us know at our developer community website.